play violin, I started when I was 7. I like Mozart and Beethoven, but mostly Beethoven because I like tragedies for some reason, so I like his life. I think it is important. It's close to art and math, and math is very important in life. It's important to music and art because without art and music, I think life would be very boring because there would be no color in the world. So I think it is important for kids to learn. So what inspired you to be a conductor?
My father was a high school band director, so I kind of related to seeing him come out and conduct, but I love music and I learned to love it more from playing piano, but I felt like I was realizing more of my potential by conducting.
What's the hardest composer to conduct?
The hardest composer to conduct? I would say Gustav Mahler. And the reason is he was such a great composer. He was a conductor too, and what he would do is after he wrote his pieces, he would perform them and he would continually refine them and change dynamics, and each player, each section's got like their own set of dynamics, so you really have to pay attention to lots of different things at the same time, which is why it's so fun to do that music.
Explain a typical day as a composer from morning to night.
Most of my time is spent studying scores, trying to, if you look at this, you've got everyone's part. You've got flutes, oboes, clarinets, bassoons. That's just the woodwinds. Horns, trumpets, trombone, all the way down to the strings of the violins. So everyone, you got one measure, two measure, trying to learn what everyone's got at every moment. The trumpeters, joke that their music is like 3 pages long, and the violinists say, well, our music is 8 pages long, and the conductor's is 50 pages long. So the biggest part of my job is covering other people's rehearsals, listening for balances, making sure I know the score so that if someone gets ill, I have to go in and conduct for them.
Anything else?
So we feel very lucky to be able to do this. At the same time, it's a lot of hard work. So it's a nice balance of this really is work. There are people who think, well, it's, music is a hobby. Well, not to the people who take it this seriously. So we feel fortunate to be able to do this, but it is work, and we just happen to love it a lot.
So what inspired you to be a viola?
When I was playing violin in school, and I was the 3rd chair, first violin, and the teacher wanted to do a string quartet for an after-school parents' night presentation. So, of course, he pulled me out to play viola. I played viola for that I'll call it a job, and I loved playing the instrument. I liked the deep sound, and I liked the way it vibrated against me. So I kind of never went back.
Explain for you a typical day.
Typical day? No such thing. I heard Scott talking about his, and there's not a typical day for me. Every single day is different. And I like that very much. I like being able to do different things, different days. It fits my personality.
What's the hardest composer to play?
Any of the contemporaries, because my ears don't always hear the tonalities that they want us to play. But I can't think of one that I feel like is any harder than any others.
So, anything else?
If you like what you do, what do you play?
Violin.
You play violin. If you enjoy playing the violin, just keep doing it, keep practicing, and keep performing it. And as long as you keep loving it, keep doing it. How's that?
That's good.
That's a good one? Okay.
So people always tell me that you should believe what happens and then maybe it could come true. So my thing is just faith of what it's gonna happen and say I can't do this, because if you say I can't, that means you can't. But and also to practice really well, and don't waste your life as time goes by, because time is just like one snap and then it's gone. So I would just say practice and have faith.